Janelle Merritt. Hi, Janelle.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Janelle's going to be at the
be at all of that.
ambassador auction.
Yes. Yes.
You'll be at all of the things, and you'll probably need a tent, table, and chairs too.
Yes, we have the graduation party planned. Good news, we have an indoor space that'll be very, very good. So then whatever the weather does,
Perfect.
you know, Michigan, we can't predict that.
No.
So yeah, and I've got a proud senior mama. So
Actually, your son's a valedictorian.
yep, valedictorian at Jackson High School.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
it's
gotta
amazing.
be. That's got to be great.
Yeah,
Gotta be
it
cool.
is great. You know, I always wanted to be one of those parents that let their kids go graciously and was so excited about the next step. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss him so much.
Yeah. You'll just have to, get an apartment wherever he goes off to.
That's right. I'm sure he'll love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's looking at some big schools.
He is. Yep. He's going to do well no matter where life takes him. So we'll see. We're in the waiting game because they
Cool.
don't release it yet.
Yeah.
So
Well, good luck.
thank you.
Today, you're here representing True Community Credit Union with a big announcement. What is it?
Yeah, so we are supporting the Jackson Interfaith Shelter, their family shelter that they're getting ready to build. And we were just so moved by their 50th celebration and all the great work. I absolutely love the story of how the shelter started and then the fact that they've been able to stay true to their mission for these 50 years. It was just a no-brainer for us to get involved at the family shelter.
And in that spirit, a contribution that is very significant will go towards the building of this.
Yes. I think that this is the largest contribution that we've made. So our commitment for $500,000 to the family shelter, to Jackson Interfaith Shelter.
Big time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big time.
We're happy to do it. The team does an incredible job. And it's amazing the amount of people, myself included, that have stories of people that needed help beyond
Sure.
what I could do. And the fact that the Jackson Interfaith Shelter supports in such a holistic way, gets these folks jobs, and really wants to see them succeed in such a really cool way. They do such a good job with wraparound services.
You use your brand really in deciding how you support the community, things that are true, things that are community, part of your name.
Yes. Isn't that great?
It is.
I know, it's amazing.
Let's shift a little bit. Let's talk about education. You guys are in the schools so much. March is Reading Month.
It is.
coming up.
This is like a very busy time for
Yeah.
us. In addition to all of our community involvement, we've got March is National Reading Month. And so true to our community commitment is really helping kids to raise in also literacy, but also financial literacy. So March is Reading Month, and then April is Financial Literacy Month. So we've got back to back, and then in May, our student-run credit unions wrap up for the year, and a lot of these kids go on to their next step. So we're really excited to be a part of education with March Reading Month and financial literacy coming up.
I don't think I had any financial wellness or anything.
In school?
Well, yeah, no, not really.
We
Yeah.
tried.
Well, you weren't. You really?
Yeah,
How so?
just, daily, on a daily basis.
But it is so important.
It is.
Because
It
kids,
is.
before you know it, you're going to be 18.
Yep.
You'll probably have a few $1,000s in graduation money.
Yep.
And you got to know that you
Make
can't
a
spend
smart
it all
choice.
in one day.
That's right. Well, and to your point about being true to community and really building. So we have a couple milestone events with legacy defining moments with kids as well. So the 5th graders have the opportunity to go through, we call it true life simulation, and they are an adult for the day, having to make choices on where they're gonna live and what kind of car they're gonna drive. And we make sure that we recruit volunteers that are really great salespeople. So it really does simulate real life. You know, when you feel that pressure to buy that newer vehicle or just stretch that payment and you're like, I don't know, but you feel that pressure like we all do. And
Do you,
so this gives that.
Repo book bags and things like that?
Well, they do. So the kids, if they spend too much money, they got to go back to the credit union.
Oh, wow.
They got to return some stuff.
That's
so we
funny.
always have great stuff about stories about, I had to return my turtle or I couldn't afford my dog. It's a really fun event for the kids. So not only are we teaching great topics, but we're doing it in a fun, engaging way that's really appropriate to the age of these kids. And then we do it again in middle school. So we're getting ready to do that at Parkside here in March, partnering with Junior Achievement to deliver that reality fair. And it's not just a one-day event. There are classes that lead up to this so that students have some education and then really have fun being an adult for the day.
And you guys are giving away a bike.
Yes, we're giving away 15 of them.
15 bikes.
Yes, yes, we're partnering with Kiwanis. So the schools do a great job of providing amazing incentives for Reading Month, and so we get to be a part of that by offering some bicycles to some amazing kids.
Sweet.
You guys have credit unions in the schools. Have you ever been to one of the credit
My
unions?
daughter worked at one.
Okay,
Yes.
I worked at one too. I ran it for an hour, and I was amazed because it functions just like a real credit union.
It does, it does. And we even go through like a hiring process for these students. So they have to interview for the job. There's 4 different roles. And then depending on their skills, we really try to match them with the job that's right for them. So we have marketing roles in addition to operation roles. And so it's a really fun event and kickoff to the school year to allow other students then to make deposits throughout the year right there at the school.
And I know you have employees at True who were members of kids' credit unions at their schools when they were growing up.
So many, and it's so great. Even my daughter too. She's so funny. She's like, "Mom, I worked at True before you did." I was like, "Okay, Kiara."
Yeah, that's funny.
But they do. The kids are so proud, and even as adults, we hear that story a lot. It's exciting.
Will you give us a call when the Chick-fil-A opens?
Yes. After I get my waffle fries and my lemonade, or my Sunjoy, I like it mixed with iced tea.
The traffic problem that's going to happen is going to be insane.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you will have people pulling into your parking lot
Yeah.
and hopping the fence to go to the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we may have to have like a fry tax or something.
There you
like,
go.
As long as they deliver a waffle fry here and there, maybe we could make peace
Fry
with
tariff.
it. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Thanks, Janelle.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you.
From True Community Credit Union, Janelle Merritt. More of the morning show after this.